So these will get you through the last few percent assignments in this section. So let's say we're opening a pizza store, and in the first month we've sold 164 large pizzas for $16 each and 171 small pizzas for $5 each. And these are all of our expenses for electricity, water, rent, wages, and ingredients. And the question is, what is the total revenue, which means the money coming in, the total expenses, which is the money going out, and then the profit or loss. Did we make money at the end of the month or did we lose money? And really, this is kind of just a great big multiplication and addition problem. You're going to say 164 times 16, 171 times 5, you're going to add these two together. That's your total revenue. Your expenses, you're going to add all of these together, and that's the expenses. And then you're going to say this minus this, and I'm hoping you made more than you lost. That makes this a positive number. If you lost more than you made, then this is a negative number, and it's a loss. Get it? All right. A game retailer sells new games for 25% above his cost of the game, and he sells old games for 12% above the cost. So you get to calculate the prices. The new Battlestar game he just bought for $95. How much is he going to sell it for? He's going to sell it for 25% above the cost. So you're going to figure out either you're going to say 95 times 0.25, and that's going to give you 25% of 95, which is $23.75, and you're going to add that to 95 to get now the total cost. Or the shortcut way is, you know that it's 100% plus 25%. That's going to give you 125% times 95. And 95 times 1.25 is going to give you that $118.75. Which is exactly what 23.75 minus or plus 95 is. So you can save yourself a step if you understand what you're doing. The old Battleship game costs $45. So you're going to do $45 times 12%, and you're going to take that and add it to the $45. Or you're going to say $45 times 1.12, and that's going to give you the price that he sells the game for. Now we have a fire sale. A fire sale means everything must go, and we're drastically discounting prices. And they took their entire, everything, all of the stuff in their store, and everything sold for 65% below cost. Now, 65% below cost means if this was the cost, they went down 65% and they sold it here. It actually cost 35% of what it used to. 65% below cost means it's only 35% of what it used to cost. They made $17,100. What was the stuff originally worth? Well, if you took everything, and you don't know what everything is worth, and you're going to multiply it by 35%, 0.35, that's going to give you what they made, $17,100. And we need to figure out what this is, so we need to get our variable all by itself. We have a number multiplied to our variable. We're going to divide by that number to get rid of it. And we're going to see that all of our stuff used to be worth $48,857.14. The next question is, what was the loss that they took? And you're going to take this number and you're going to subtract this number because they got this, and you're going to discover what the money they didn't make, what their loss was. What about multiple discounts? Let's say that there's a dress that used to sell for $245. It's on sale for 20% off, and then on top of that, you've got a 6% off coupon, and somebody's going to let you buy something on sale with a coupon, which is not reality, but let's say it is. Or $245 times 20% off, and then you're going to subtract that from 245, and you're going to take that answer and you're going to multiply that by 6%. 06. So 245 times 0.20. Now, if it's 20% off, it's 80% on, right? We're actually paying 80% of this. So I'm going to take the shortcut, and we're going to say 245 times 0.80, 196. So it's now 196 after the sale, plus I've got a 0.06 coupon here. So if I'm going to take 6% off of this, it has to be off the new number. Well, if I take 6% off, it's really 94% on. So I'm going to multiply 196 times 0.94, 196 times 0.94, and that's going to give me $184.24 that I paid for this $245 dress. So know that when you have multiple discounts, you have to take the new percentage off the new answer, not the old one. And make sure that it's the new answer, not just this answer, because this is the percent off. So I need you to take it off of the part that you have. And if you want to do it the long way, you can. You can say 245 times 0.2 is 49. So that's $49 off. And then you do 245 minus 49, and that gives you 196. You can do it that way if that's more comfortable for you. Don't have a problem with that. You have to pick what math works for you. What about a $146 fan that is marked down 10% and then it's marked back up 10%? What's the new price? Well, instinctively you're thinking, well, it's back up to 146, but that's not the case. Because remember, you have to take the second percentage off the new price. So if I take 10% off of 146, 146 marked down 10%, so I'm going to multiply it by 0.9, because if it's 10% off, it's 90% on. 146 times 0.9, now I've got 131.40. This is the new price of my fan. If I mark this up 10%, now I'm at 110%. That's 1.1. I'm going to multiply this by 1.1. And 131.40 times 1.1 is now $144.54. It's not the same 10%. So I need you to remember to do the math both times if it's going down then up again, okay? All right, another question they're going to ask you. A 5-gallon paint bucket costs $60, but a 42-gallon barrel of paint, not that that exists, but you get the idea, costs $694. Now, they offer this barrel of paint at a slight discount, and the question is asking you, what is that discount? How much money do they save? What is the per gallon discount on the barrel? Well, you have to figure out the per gallon price for both of them and then subtract to compare the two. So what's the per gallon price on a 5-gallon paint bucket that costs $60? So I'm going to remember that it's price per gallon. And I'm going to actually write that, price per gallon. I'm going to set up my fraction here. And my price is $60 for a 5-gallon bucket. So what's the price per gallon? Well, I'm going to divide by 5 because I want it per 1 gallon. Divide by 5. And it's always cost on top. Always cost on top. You want price per gallon. So this in a bucket costs $12 a gallon. What about the 42-gallon barrel? Well, $694 in a 42-gallon bucket. And I'm going to divide the top and the bottom by 42. And 694 divided by 42 is a great big number. This costs $16.52 per gallon. Now, if I I was a contractor and I was buying paint by the gallon, I'd be irritated because I can get it in paint buckets cheaper. But the question is, what is the discount? Well, you're not getting a discount on the barrel because we set the problem up wrong or something. They're not, but they are getting a discount on here. We need to figure out the difference here, and that's just a subtraction problem, which means the paint costs $4.52 less per gallon. So this is the discount, and it's a discount on the bucket, not the barrel. But do you see how to set the problem up? And if you got real numbers for math space that I didn't just make up on the fly, then this is going to work for you. Okay? Please make sure you ask me any questions. Good luck with this, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.